2, 3. So Nehemiah and I just got back from St. Louis, and it was your first ministry trip, just me and you. Mm-hmm. We got to go be with the IHOPU students. So our university students were spread all over the nation in different locations, and one of them was St. Louis, to work with the poor, to work in the ghettos, and to really focus on racial reconciliation. And so Nehemiah, the Lord used him in a significant way on this trip. It was so cool. There's so many stories we could tell, but I want Nehemiah to share his story. So Nem, why don't you share with them the word of knowledge that you got a few days ago when we were there?
So we were doing a treasure hunt at the mall, and we were going to get something at a gift shop of an ice cream place. And we asked God to give us a picture, and I saw a picture of a star, a white beanie, and and a black.
So we're in the car at this ice cream place, and we're on our way to go meet up with the IHOPU students at the mall to evangelize. And we just took a moment to close our eyes and say, Lord, is there someone you want to show us? And you felt like you saw a picture of a star, a black hoodie, and a white beanie, correct? Yep. Okay, so we get to the mall, and I'm going to tell this part of the story, but then you can share what happened later. So this, you got to remember, this is Nehemiah's first time really doing this. So this is a really good learning curve for him, because we get to the mall and we walk into Macy's, and on the escalator, we see a lady with a black hoodie and a white ball cap, correct? And we saw this lady twice, but Nehemiah was like, no, it has to be a white beanie. But we're teaching him that sometimes when we prophesy, right, we see in part, right? Remember Paul said sometimes we see in part. Well, we end up leaving the mall feeling like we probably should have talked to that lady. And then what did we find out that the logo of Macy's was?
That's a big red star.
So Nehemiah saw a star. He saw a black hoodie, white hat. So, but it was a great learning experience for you because you really did hear God, but we kind of missed the obedience of the moment. But then the Lord is the God of second chances. So what happened later on that night?
So we went to a youth
service.
A youth service, and there was a girl who had a black hoodie and a white beanie.
So this girl walks in with a black hoodie on and a white beanie.
So then I had to go, we split into groups of boys and girls, and I had to go to the bathroom, and she was leaving.
Yeah, so later on in the night, we're in the boys' side. I'm getting ready to speak, and you had to go use the bathroom.
Yeah, so I go to the bathroom, and I see her leaving with a friend. And I come back, and I tell my dad that she's leaving.
Yeah.
So then we rush downstairs.
So we chase. So I run out of the room, and we chase her out in the parking lot. And if you would not have got up and used the bathroom at that exact time, we wouldn't have seen her. Mm-hmm. And so we went out there. We just told her, my son saw you in a vision earlier today. And we got to pray for her and encourage her. And then we found out later that the Lord has been doing a lot in her life, and other people at the church knew who she was. And so that was really cool. Like, you seriously heard God, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then you got really sad because the next day it was time to fly home.
Yeah. You
were crying. You weren't very happy that we were leaving because you fell in love with the city and you fell in love with our students that we were with. So what did you ask the Lord to do?
That our flight would be delayed.
So he asked, which is typically you go, don't pray that, but we get to the airport. It's about 20 minutes from our boarding time, and there's a major mechanical issue. And they go, we cannot leave until 6 p.m., which is literally like 5 hours from then. So we called the IHOPU team, and we said, hey, we actually have 5 more hours. And so they came and picked us back up. And what did we do when they picked us back up?
We went to go drop off food to people who needed it.
Yeah, so we partner with a ministry called Oasis Ministries, and they take these boxes of food to these really rough neighborhoods, to these different people that are refugees. And what happened, dude? So you got to go deliver a box of food in this neighborhood to this house.
And then we got to pray for everybody in their family.
Yeah, and would you remember any of the names of the people you prayed for?
Aaron. That's all I remember.
You remember Aaron?
The dad is Aaron.
Because the dad came to the door, but then had all of his kids and stuff come out to get prayer, right? Mm-hmm. So you got to pray for everybody. So the Lord delayed our flight, and because he delayed our flight, we got to go love on some more people in St. Louis, huh?
And we also got to give one of them a Bible.
And we got to give them a Bible as well. So that was so cool, Nehemiah, because you seriously saw a vision. Like, you really saw the person that we were going to talk to, and that's so cool. And then the Lord answered your prayer to delay our flight, which then allowed us to touch even more lives. Guys, this trip was so powerful. I will do another video later with some video clips that we took and stuff, but I wanted you guys to just see how the Lord used this 9-year-old. And so, Nehemiah, I'm proud of you, bro. The Lord's using you mightily. Guys, we got an upcoming minister of the gospel here. So anyways, we just want to share those stories with you. Love y'all.